Hello. What is poppin', everybody? This is Empress J, the Healing Oracle. And y'all already know, tap back in for another day and another beautiful message, okay? So I hope that you woke up feeling beautiful, happy, healthy, wealthy, handsome, accomplished, just feeling alive. You know what I'm saying? The sun is out. Feel that. Feel the breeze, feel the air, feel the sun on your face, kissing your face. That's the ancestors saying, wake up, okay? Hello, we alive. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been called to do some readings today. So what I'm going to do is a little bit different. I'm just going to read the cards, and I'm going to give you what I get, okay? I ain't going to be like how I usually set them up and all that. No, I'm just going to read these cards, and then we're going to talk about what is going on with you, okay? What the spirit guides, ancestors, orishas, Allah would like us to know, okay? Because this is for me too. It's a general reading for the collective. So I ask that the ancestors, the angels, orishas be available here for us. So allow your intuition to be present in this reading, because then it will feel more like a personal reading, okay? Your intuition will let you know if parts of this reading is for you and what parts are not, okay? As always, take what resonates and, of course, leave the rest, okay, for someone else who may need it. So, I don't know if I said thank you for commenting, subscribing, liking, sharing. You know what I'm saying? Just coming through, viewing my joint. Like, it means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? To know that, like, I'm not just talking to myself. Spirit told me to get on here and do what I'm supposed to do. So, whether people watch it or not, that has nothing to do with me. The only thing that has to do with me is doing this message, okay? And just remember and be mindful of that. Whatever you're called to do, whether people get it or not, just do it, okay? Because that is you fulfilling your job for your spirit guides, for your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fulfilling your mission. As long as you put it out there, whoever needs it will get it when it's time. You know what I'm saying? So you put it out there, you leave that shit there, and you keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Whether people look at it or not, it is all right. Because Spirit 222 on the timer. When Spirit's telling you to do something, baby, you got to do it. And not worry about who the fuck gonna like it or not, okay? Because as long as you're doing your job, then that's the only thing that should be mattering. In this day and age. We're not worrying about whether people know more. We're worrying about doing the right things for Allah. Look at that. Because the devil, right, was in our midst at one point. 2 of Wands. And then you had to go out there. Got the world in your hands. You had to go out there and find the world for yourself. See that the world was really here for you. You had to go and get it. You understand? You had to get that devil out your life. You had to get that negative thinking, those negative people, them negative situations out of your life. Okay? And then you started moving closer to yourself. Whew. Wow. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so a situation happened that forced you, and the tower's there again, the tower and the Queen of Swords. So we just gonna go with it. So at some point you was forced outside of your comfort zone. Damn, the King and the Queen of Swords, we have a pair here. Okay, so probably what happened was you was in a situation, a love relationship, okay, some type of a situation. All right, we're gonna call it like it is. All right, so first and foremost, we got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, okay? So you and your counterpart, okay, you was in a situation where you and your loved one, okay, wasn't on the same page. But at the same time, there's a pair here, okay? There's a pair here, a he and a she, feminine energy, masculine energy, okay? At some point, because we had the devil and the tower, a situation happened, and you had to move away. Two of Pentacles, okay? So you had to move away into some peace because a situation happened in this relationship, okay? Or in this situation, put yourself where you belong. And in order to get yourself out of it, you had to sit and contemplate. And you had to sit and contemplate. You had to be at peace. And then the divine started to show you that your cups were going to come in as soon as you started to step away. someone don't want me to speak. You had to temper your emotions, okay? You had to find that peace within yourself, okay? In order to allow yourself to keep moving. 3 of Swords. Because you were being stabbed in more ways than one. Now, this King and Queen of Swords could definitely be you and a loved one, you and your lover, you know what I'm saying? But at some point, you had to walk away from that situation because the sun is here. This is fruition. This is having the light in your life. This is you knowing that you're the light. You not allowing yourself to be anything less than who you say yourself and know yourself and see yourself to be. Now, this could be in a relationship in the past, and this put yourself where you belong. This could be a relationship that is on the horizon for you now, because we have the sun here, and then we have the King and the Queen of Swords. You could also have been in both of those energies on your own, okay? And allowing yourself to understand that at some point you had to break free, okay? So for me, the King and the Queen of Swords are very powerful rulers, okay? They rule with their knife. They play no games. They cut through. They're cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? They cut through the bullshit. They get to the truth. The sun, okay? So I don't know how this works out in your life. Death, the end of the situation, okay? And we had the devil in the beginning. But you had to temper yourself. You had to find temperance because there was so much going on. You had to walk away so that you could find your 8 of Cups. You understand what I'm saying? You had to walk away. You had to get to the bag. You had to sit down and you had to contemplate your next moves because you knew something wasn't right here, okay? And you felt that sun energy, but the tower came through and the situation had to end, okay? You had the swords in your heart. You understand what I'm saying? It could have been 3 different situations happening at one time that hurt you. It could be 3 different people that were after you, at you. You know, you were arguing with 3 different situations that you could have been dealing with. But each one of them pierced you in your heart, which made you step outside of your comfort zone, okay, and go seeking for more, okay, because there was something just not right here. When I said I saw the King and the Queen of Swords, the lovers, okay, so here, this one turned into a whole a lover's reading, okay, because that's what's here. That's what's coming out. And Spirit wants us to be mindful and understand the fact that right now, either you're going through a situation where you and your significant other are at each other, okay? You're both strong, okay? You're both very much knowing what you want, okay? And you're both probably cutting through different situations with each other with your tongue very harshly. Not because you want to hurt each other, but because you need to get to the truth. Because you need to get to the next step of this relationship, okay? If this is someone that you have not yet met, know that your counterpart is on their way to you, okay? Because of the fact that at some point you had to let go of some situations that were stabbing you in your heart, that were hurting you to your core, okay? You had to allow whatever disaster that did happen to not be your demise, but to be your rise. The reason why you got better as an individual, okay? Because something was hurting you and you had to step out of your comfort zone and you had to go the other way, all right? Now, because the sun is here, that's letting me know that you definitely walked into the best time of your life. So doing what you did, whatever it was, stepping away from whomever you stepped away from, now you're stepping into the abundance of your life, the abundant part of your life, okay? And you're going to walk right into this beautiful love relationship that is going to be filled with a whole lot of love, okay? Because we have the lovers here, we have the death, we have temperance, we have the 2 of pentacles, and the King and the Queen of Swords. And then the Lover's card, I mean, in every way you're going to be adorned by other people. People that you don't even know is going to love you. Because you're going to be one of those people that's not about no nonsense, not about no bullshit. You come here to do a job, you're going to come and do it. You know what I'm saying? And people are going to respect you and love you and look for you because of that, okay? You know, in a day and age where everybody is trying to be something than themselves, okay? Then you walk in the room and you are everything all about being you. Not taking no bullshit from nobody, but not giving anybody any either. You understand what I'm saying? People see that when you walk in the door. They don't, but what they don't know is what you had to get through, what you had to go through to get to where you're at today. Okay? So I'm here. Spirit wants me to let you know. Spirit is definitely letting you know that this abundant part of your life is here because you stepped outside of your comfort zone. You allowed yourself to grow. You allowed yourself to go past those expectations that other people had for you, the expectations that you had for yourself, what you thought you wanted out of your life. The divine is showing you that there's so much more that they have for you, okay? And it is you are so worthy of it because you're you. And not even just that, but you're doing exactly what they've asked of you. Step outside your comfort zone. Get away from these people who are bringing you down. You know what I'm saying? And become your own. See that you are the light, okay? And follow it. Follow your heart, and that's what you're doing. And because of that, you are going to be rewarded beautifully, okay? You're going to forget about that hardships. You're going to forget about that pain. You're going to forget about that shit that hurt you. You're going to forget about that drain. Why? Because Spirit is blessing you with an abundance, okay? Because you did what they asked you to do. You heard me? And they saying thank you. And the way they going to thank you is by giving you your dreams. All right, giving you everything that you deserve plus more, everything you thought that you couldn't get because you was with these energies and these people who was telling you couldn't be, yourself. You didn't feel comfortable being yourself around these folks. They was constantly stabbing you in your heart in different ways, saying little fucking shit to try to keep you down. You know what I'm saying? You took that shit out your life. Abundance started coming in. You started to find your way. You started to find your voice. You started to find yourself. Okay, and because of that, you stayed pure. You know what I'm saying? You let Spirit guide you. And because of that, Spirit says you will be blessed. Clarify. We're going to clarify the Sun. And we have the Queen of Wands. Another major arcana card. You're the Queen. Or you the King. Or you are in that Queen fucking energy. That whatever I attract is going to come to me. What I want will come to me. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know where you've been. But you also know where you're trying to go. And you know where you're at today. You understand what I'm saying? Seven of Pentacles. So it's like everything that you've been working hard for. All those different things that you really thought that you couldn't have. It's like, maybe if I'm going to just give this a try. I know it ain't going to work. This is far-fetched. You know what I'm saying? And I'm mean. I don't deserve the greatest shit. But I'm going to try. And because you went out there and you tried, Spirit says you're going to get the shit. Strength card. Okay? Because you're stronger than ever now. Why? Because you stepped outside of those damn boundaries. You stepped outside of your physical boundaries. Now you have emotional and life boundaries, but you know what people can and cannot do. You know what you allowed before, okay? What broke down your resolve. Now you've built it back up with you in Spirit. Now you have this beautiful armor, but you don't put it on all the time because now you can discern. You know that you don't have to be flighty. You don't have to let everybody in. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no revolving door no more, but we also don't have the padlock on the door either right now because we know that we're already protected. We don't need to overly protect ourselves. We just need to pay attention and be discerning, okay? So understanding our journey already has given us what? Strength. Because of the things that we've been through. We didn't allow that shit to break us. We allowed that shit to make us stronger, all right? And that's exactly what the enemy didn't want. They didn't even think, you didn't even think that shit you went through was going to make you strong, did you? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you thought you was going to fall. You was like, well, I'm going to trust Spirit and whatever the fuck happened. And you walked into the best part of your life because you listened. When you was a little kid and your mama said, if you go over there and sit down for 20 minutes, I'm going to give you this lollipop. And you want that freaking lollipop. You know that lollipop is good, right? So you're going to go sit down and listen to mama and go, and you know what I'm saying, for them 20 minutes. It's hard. It ain't easy because you fidgeting and shit. You thinking about the things you're going to do when you're allowed to get up in that 20 minutes, but you sat down. You understand? So because you were You listened. You obeyed what Spirit told you, okay? You about to get that lollipop, which is going to be the abundance in your life, which is going to be everything that you need and want. All of those things that you've been told all your life, you know, you was weird for you know, believing the things that you believe. But then when you realize that these motherfuckers don't believe in shit, and it was bringing you down because they knew what you didn't know about you, that you was special, right? And one day you just got the fuck up and you was like, I'm not gonna allow this shit to bring me down no more. I'm gonna take these motherfuckers out of my life and I'm gonna see what happens, right? So because you did that, Spirit was like, the whole time you was doing it, you finally got it. Watch what we do. Watch what we do for you. Because you listen. See, that's how the spiritual realm works, right? They go with our frequency. They go through, you know, they deal with us on a different level. They're here at all times. But see, they won't show themselves to you or really start working things in your life in a major way until you start doing major shit for them. Right back. Start, you know what I'm saying? But you're doing it for yourself, but you're really doing it for the divine, because that's our connection with our higher power. So once you started realizing that these people had to go, these situations no longer served you, and you started saying like, yo, Spirit, like what's for me? You know what I'm saying? And you started walking the way they told you, and then you stopped giving a fuck, and you just start going. You know what I'm saying? You took off real slow. Now you're being pulled back with a slingshot. You like on a slingshot by Spirit. They pulling you back and they about to let you go. 6 of Pentacles, okay? Hold on 1 second, y'all. What? So yeah, like, all right, so being in that King and Queen of Swords, you know, energy, it's like you're taking action. You're really not for no bullshit, okay? So it's like, it could go a couple different ways here, okay? It's a couple different energies that I'm definitely feeling. So one situation could be that you definitely were, okay, at one point embodying both energies of a king and the queen of swords, okay? Some things happened in your life. There were a lot of situations that no longer served you. You started stepping outside of those boundaries and you started walking closer to Spirit and to yourself, okay? And because of that, you're being blessed with everything. You got stronger for the walk away. You got stronger because of it. You know what I'm saying? The devil was in your life and you had to get rid of them situations. You know what I'm saying? There was things that no longer, it couldn't go no more. Okay, so another scenario could be definitely, now, you could be the king or the queen of swords. Put yourself where you belong, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with being a male or feminine. It's all about the male and the feminine energy, okay? Whichever you're embodying at this moment. Now, you definitely could be either one of those and walking into a new relationship, walking into a new abundant, beautiful, loving, okay, relationship with your equal. All right, with a person who is just as strong, takes action, sets boundaries just as you do, okay, and knows that they also have been through some really trying times in their life. They've been through the same things that you've been through, so there'll be a bond that you will be able to create. It won't be a trauma bond, it'll be an experience bond. And because of that experience bond, you already have a soul tie with this person, okay? It just, you both had to go through different things in your lives in order to get to where you're at right now. Because of where you're at, you'll be able to see each other and understand each other on a level that you're not going to be understood by anyone else, okay? And you had to go through those things you went through. They had to go through the things that they went through, because that's how you're going to connect with the understanding of the experiences, okay? And you're going to walk into the most abundant part of your life together, you and your significant other, this person, that this HSL, this high HLS, this high level soulmate, okay? Because you're a high level divine being. Your body, your soul, everything is vibrating on such a high level right now that you can only truly be seen by others, you know, on the same level as you. So your divine is coming in. They probably here already, you know what I'm saying? At 1909 on a timer, like everything that you want is on its way to you. Why? Because you did the work. You did the work. You did what Spirit said for you to do. See, a lot of times people don't get the greatest parts of their life. Why? They don't get to this type of abundance. They don't get to this kind of appreciation from Spirit because they don't want to do all the work. They just want surface level shit. If you just want surface level stuff, then okay, fine. Go ahead, live your life. Go get you a house. Go get you a husband. Go get you a wife. Go have some kids. Go sit down. If that's all that your life needs from you, please go and do that. But there are a lot of people out here in this world that need to be searching for more. And their soul is going to call them to do that. And when your body and your soul finally become one, okay, with your spirit as well, all three, you come into that oneness. You'll understand why you couldn't stay where you were, why those people couldn't stay in your life, why you had to walk out on faith, why you had to let everything fucking go, so that everything that was 2020 on the timer, so that everything that's for you could find you, could come to you. It like a magnet. You deserve the best out of this life. But once you realize that, once you started doing the things that Spirit wanted you to do, and it's not anything out of the ordinary, it's just you being you. You understand what I'm saying? You're unique, beautiful, wonderful, loving, handsome, just great self. Okay? Because that's all that this life needs from you. Be yourself. Find your way. Find what works for you. How are you supposed to help the world? How are you supposed to build up humanity? We all have a job to do, but you can't realize that you got a job to do, or there's something more out there for you, if you're not paying attention and you're not allowing the negative shit to go, and quieting and learning how to quiet down those negative things, and getting the negative folks and the negative situations out your life. Saying goodbye to that shit and hello to the future of the goodness of life. So, I'm pulling out the oracle cards here. Horse. Find the balance between instinctive and tamed part of your personality. So, find that inner balance within yourself. Okay? Horses are beautiful beings. Beautiful creatures. They just gallop through, they do their thing. Like, they don't bother nobody. Like, a horse, and then, when they're racing and they have their blinders on, they can't see nothing but straight ahead. So be able to tap into both sides of yourself, that tamed part and then that wild part. You know what I'm saying? Like, be able to toggle between both. Don't stay in one too long, but learn how to manage both sides of yourself. Okay? And then you have bird. Take flight. Okay, that's what I heard. Take flight. It's time to fly, y'all. It is time to get them wings sharp and get going. What you waiting for? You got everything you need. You strong as you need to be, because you listen to Spirit. You about to have everything. Stretch. Didn't I just say something about stretch your wings? Stretch those wings and get ready to soar. I love when Spirit does that confirmation. It's amazing. I love it and I appreciate it. And that's why they be calling me to do these readings, whether people check them out or not. Listen, it is what it is. As long as I'm doing my job, it's what matters. You feel me? Discovery. Reawaken your sense of discovery and expedition. So go out there and see the world. Go out there and explore yourself. Go out there and explore your gifts. Explore, and explore. Do it mindfully. Okay, be careful. Make sure you're using your discernment. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your boundaries. But go out there and just discover new ways of living. Discover new ways of living your life. Discover new ways of being yourself. Discover the things that you like. Discover the things you don't like. Discover what you want to do. Discover how you want to help. Like, it's all about being expeditious and finding the beauty. Because see, when you start trying to discover yourself and you start walking out there and really just looking at life, just doing your thing, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And that's what life needs from us. The flower of life. Connect to the energetic world of our soul, where compassion and unconditional love reside. Okay? So tap into that flower of life, that beautiful part of life, that beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like, see the beauty in your journey. See the beauty in everything that you've been through, everything that's coming your way. It is for you, okay? And I know that there's a lot of folks out there, when something shiny comes through, you may get a little nervous and feel like it's not for you. This can't be for me, right? But it definitely is going to be. So I want you to make sure that you're giving yourself a lot of time to think, as far as what's for you. What do you want? What don't you want? So that spirit, the divine, can bring it to you. Make sure you're manifesting exactly what you want, so you get exactly what you want, because that's what's getting ready to happen. Everything that you want is coming your way if it's not already here. So you keep on doing your work, baby. You're doing a beautiful job, and I'm proud of you for stepping out on faith, believing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And Spirit's about to bless you. So I love you. I'm Empress J, the Healing Oracle. Have a wonderful rest of your day, okay? And I love you. And again, thanks for sharing, subscribing, commenting, coming through, viewing my joint. All right, my beautiful souls, my healing angels. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Later. Peace.